Hi, how are you? This is Lord Mago Manifesto here in lak'ech channel. Imagine, inspire, reflect. I like to give you guys all a blessing by telling you in lak'ech, alakin, and namaste. I appreciate you guys watching this video, which is the last video of this cycle, and I will tell you the forecast of the energies, and I will tell you other things that I usually say in my other videos, but by what I mean is like the process of how I speak it. I say the forecast energies, and then I go out and say the experiences and the connections I have with throughout the day. So I will tell you first the sun sign, which I personally am this sun sign. So if you listen up, you will get to know me a little better. And on top of that, there's always more information out there. So one thing that I noticed that I know I didn't do is that I didn't put out the shadow side of all the sun signs and the specific unbalanced negative attributes. Why? Because I wanted you, the viewer, to check it out for yourself. And plus, if you get this unbalanced negative vibe from what I'm telling you, maybe that's pretty much the characteristics of that sun sign. And if you happen to be one of the sun signs that I'm putting out, like Flint, Star, Night, all these sun signs, if you're a specific sun sign, that is practically your evaluation of it by looking at what I'm saying and hearing me out. But at the same time, I encourage you to go check out all the information for yourself. So I will tell you my notes on today's sun sign, which is called offerings. Water, and in Yucatan dialect is Muluc, and Quiche dialect is Tooj, and it's also called red moon and ceremony. I just added more to this sun sign, obviously, because I knew a little bit more of it. I'm gonna go on. Divine power is projecting over us with balance and flow. Our emotions take in past life karma that need to be healed. The sun is a strong vibration when devotion is brought forward with offerings of all kinds. Intuition is heightened when we become aware of sacred knowledge. The occult teachings reveal truth and sets free subconscious distortions. Cosmic love enters the auric field as we ask for guidance. I just want to point out, when I said occult, don't get scared. Occult actually means secret knowledge, underground knowledge. It doesn't mean the dark knowledge. And if you prefer that, then that's your liking, and that's your interpretation of it all. Occult. But yet, that is my notes on this specific day. Personally, it is my day, and I do feel strong emotions. But at the same time, I will definitely go on and then explain. 13. since I said it's the last video, it's the last video because it's 13. It is the cosmic tone. And in Quiche language it is said Oxlajuj. Oxlajuj. And it's a very important number because it is an ascension number, an ascension attribute to the energy. And my notes on it is this. Being one with who you are now will open channels to a new level of better thought patterns. Stepping into the other side and trying again with pride, joy, and courage benefits the divine will. Making new bridges that connect us to soul families and guides us so our spirits transform on this plane to enter higher dimensions. Source energy is beside us, stronger than ever during our lifespan, allowing love power to expand. So these are my notes on the number 13. That's in Spanish. Okay, well, these two energies are very strong. Like the end of a cycle, you end, but you begin. It's an Ouroboros. It's a dragon chasing its tail. It's a water dragon, you could say. And it's very important to know that if we mess up, then we can try again. Go on. Push forward. Do what you can to make a change within yourself and to others. Or yet, really, really understand where you are at the moment and believe that your feelings are in a right pattern, you can say. That's why I said certain things in my notes. But I wanted to also say that one of the reasons why I am behind this chimney looking place, which is pretty cool because me and my lady moved into this area, and once I saw this, I was just like, this is meant for us. We need to have this place. But yet it was already for us. And by that I mean it was great help by my family members and connections and sudden phone calls. You know, we were blessed to have this place. And since it's a chimney, it's old school. It could be hundreds of years old. I was just my imagination run wild, and I was thinking of if I was to ascend at this moment, I would go through the chimney or the windows, anything like that. But any kind of opening to the outside sky, and But I thought that was pretty creative of me to have the chimney. I'm looking like I'm going in, shooting up to the sky and reaching fourth density, green heart chakra. Okay, now I definitely had a great day today, I can say, by things that were specific. It's not like during the whole day I had a great day, but it really is the energies of Muluc, of water. It's ever flowing. It's very here, there. It's waves. It's equilibrium. It's flow. So I really felt a lot of trippy emotions, you can say. And when I say emotions, yeah, you can think of emotions. Oh, they're horrible. Oh, they make me feel so down. No, we have to feel these feelings so we can make sure we know that we are alive and our spirits are alive. By that, what I meant by alive, because obviously we're alive, we're talking, and we're in this flesh here, but our spirits need to know that we're, aligned with our spirit, our right hemisphere even, and our feminine side also. Other than that, it's very water-like for anybody who knows water signs or knows how Neptune works with you. All those things that I said on the last video. It really is understanding. Actually, let's just understand each other, and this is just a connection so you can proceed in your studies. Now, I definitely had a great morning because once I got to this specific store, yes, I actually woke up in the middle of the night. I forgot to say that and wrote it down, but I woke up in the middle of the night randomly, almost sleepwalking, and I thought I was going to go to work and stuff, and that was bizarre. Like, I really thought I was going to work, and I was like, rah, rah, rah. And funny enough, since I was tired, I was just like, and then I went to the store and I got myself really a good breakfast bar, and the dude was like, hey, I feel generous today. Here's $1 off. And I'm like, awesome, thank you. And all I had to pay was 19 cents. And that was cool. So it was $1.19, bum, bum. And it was just 19 cents. And he was just like, have a good day. And I was like, yes, level up, 10 points for this, connection of just awesomeness. And that was awesome. And that brung me up. And funny thing about it is that since I didn't write this in my notes either, while I was having breakfast, this lady who's very she's in her older ages, and she's just saying that she woke up around the same time that I woke up. Funny enough, and my lady knows her. My lady actually was working with me. Well, you don't know that, but she was working with me and all that, and she knew these ladies, and we knew them as well as they knew us, and it's just funny because we respect people who are older. We're not always making fun of people like that. We're not really like that. Me and my lady are not always making fun of older people, like several immature people. But that's one thing I noticed, that she said that. I was just like, hey, I woke up at the same time. She said like 1:20 something, I think, and I was like, yeah, that's me too. I woke up. But I didn't say anything. I just kept that in and all that. And yeah, so rough morning, yet a little plus with the discount there. But I definitely felt very, very tired. My energy was low, even though I had breakfast and all that. I didn't even go outside to get some rays or nothing like that. We were definitely accumulated with a lot of specific stress levels around, because there was a meeting that was going to happen. So people were definitely putting out this energy, and I can sense it. I'm not gonna lie, and pretty much that was something that I was sort of feeling, that it was just the feeling of accumulated energy that was just still heightening me up into a sort of distorted thinking. And while I was working, I was getting bugged and stuff like that, a little and stuff like that. But I was just like, yeah, all right, just do your thing. And I was just like, whoa, come on, man, cut me a break. And I was doing more than I was supposed to. And it's funny because I read over my glyph and stuff like that, my sun sign, and it's just funny that we're known to give more than we're supposed to. We give as much as we can, And when I'm working, anybody who's a hard worker, they like to put a lot of effort, but obviously your energy levels need to be right on, need to be tuned. But that was it. I wasn't really tuned, so my energy level for the tolerance was peaking, you can say, and I was just distracting myself with the working atmosphere, and that helped me out, and I was able to sort of focus on other positive things, and that was awesome. But still, it's really hard to know that my energy levels and my body temperature were just all out of whack. So I was just noticing that, and I wasn't really bringing myself to that thought, but it really, it's the matrix. It's how things actually happen, like boom, 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 and maybe I was creating it. Once again, my number is 10, so manifesting is my, my talent, whatever. I didn't do whatever. Definitely, I was definitely feeling a lot of ups and downs, ups and downs. But when I went to lunch, I was able to go outside and take a breather. And yeah, there was one thing that bugged me. But yeah, I don't. Okay, I guess I can mention it. This dude just right in front of me just throws a can right back into the beautiful bushes and stuff like that, and awesome wilderness and all that. And I'm just looking at him like, are you okay? Like, you shouldn't. There's a trash can right there, man. And the other dude is laughing and stuff like that because he knows what I'm about and stuff. So he's just like, and he's on the phone, so I didn't want to disturb him anymore and give him a little reality check. But hey, nobody really needs to be doing that all the time because, free will. And when I was done with my lunch and all that, I noticed one of the cats that I haven't seen in a while pop out from the bushes, and that's really mystical. And well, I call him Yin Yang because he's black and white, and he just came out in his little head, and actually knew he was actually hurt from one of my friends. He was just like, yeah, I seen that cat, it was hurt. So it's weeks ago. So this, I haven't seen this cat in a while, and I'm like, hey, Yin Yang, and he's just like limping. So yeah, that bring me into this kind of emotional feeling of the animal perspective, and it hurt me. It really did, and it was just meowing and meowing, and it was pretty much telling me that it was hungry, and I was just walking away with my. I didn't even have leftovers or nothing because he didn't even pop out while we were there hanging out. The only one I actually saw was saber-tooth tiger, which is his brother or something. And it's funny because when the dude threw the can, saber-tooth tiger was just chilling there. And I'm like, did you just see that? Did you just see what he did? And I'm like in my own little world talking to the cat, and this other dude's laughing. But yeah, Yin Yang was just, he's hurt. He can't even put his paw down, and he's meowing, and he happens to just see like there's grass coming out of like this really specific grass, and he's just munching on it, and I'm like, oh, wait, what a good way to make me feel bad in a way, because I don't have any leftovers, and I just literally put it in my head and set a mission just to know that right after I got out of work, I was going to get some food for him. And that was it. That was my mission. And obviously we were in the caban cycle. Well, today's the last day of the caban cycle. So, it's still, there's no really any rules for how much appreciation you can show to the animal kingdom and just Mother Earth's gifts of everything around you, even if it's mechanical or whatever, because everything is living and breathing, and in some way, in the smallest ways. I noticed that that I put that in my mind, so I left, and that was my mission. And so when I came back, when I just got out of work, I got a bunch of chicken, and it's just a bunch of it, And I only eat chicken right now. I don't eat red meats and all that. So I was just like, yeah, this is good for you. And yeah, the cats can eat anything. And I had extra time because this meeting, blah blah blah, was going on, and actually, my group of workers, of co-workers, and me, like, we didn't get it. So I mean, we didn't get that meeting. So whatever. And I was just like, awesome. I'm gonna go outside and hang out with Yin Yang, and pretty much I just started feeding him. And actually, when I was calling for him, he wanted to go towards me, and I'm like, no, 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 you stay there, man. I'll go where you're at. And I went into the bushes, like a little bit deeper than where I usually hang out. And there's like even a little place where they actually, the people, whoever, whatever kind soul made a nice little house there, a little shelter for them. I just sat down feeding him, and that was a cool little connection that I had, and it was very, it was such a grateful thing to feel that and appreciate the moment. Well, I can say that was the peak of my day today, as well as being home with my lady. But I definitely am gonna tell you guys that I'm gonna be making more videos. Not really every day now. I have to still make. I promised myself that I was gonna make 11 and 9. That I need to make those videos, so I'll just describe them, because I still have like certain notes and uh, thoughts that I had on that day that were specific, um, or not. I don't know. I really don't know. But at the same time, I am sure that I'm gonna make other videos that are gonna be once a week and all that. Structured stuff or random. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm pretty much everywhere. But at the same time, I'm being as centered and true to myself and to what I can do. And I would like to let you guys all know that I will definitely know what's going on as for the energies of our being, and that is to actually be as nice as possible and know that we are uniting our consciousness to a higher thought processing. And once we uncover the veils and all that stuff, then that this is just part of what I'm actually all about. So I'm just sort of bringing a to be continued kind of thing. But all right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe, and lak'ech. Namaste. Alakin. Órale. Peace. Sis.